Alright. Should be it. Playing track 4 currently. Because I am not even doing well in my own province in Canada. Ontario's a little low right now. So at least day 1 I should be top 10. So gotta play Velocita. I want to at least be top 10 in Ontario. My province. So we're just going to be grinding out these tracks. Simple as that. That was an awful landing. There I believe you can just cut in real sharp. Here, you never really want to turn off start because you lose speed, but you do have a booster immediately. There I believe you can turn a lot earlier. And that I don't need to turn so far out for. Good landing there, straight, so you don't lose any speed. Here I think you can cut in a lot more. It's pretty nice there. I am going to adjust something really quickly. There you go. Keep improving this record. It's pretty, like, I'm not doing great. I think that's, oh god, 60 in Ontario. Cut in here, go across, down. Pretty sure you can turn real tight in there. And then you want a low, not that low, but you want kind of low on the ramp without turning to reduce your airtime as much as possible. Not quite that. If you don't get a flat landing, you have to spend a lot of speed just recovering. That landing, though, I believe you do pretty well. I also believe there's got to be on track 3 a route I haven't found, but it's pretty alright. Down here. Oh gosh, that was bad. Oh, one sec. That was lovely driving on my part. More of that booster you can get. I think the booster caps out at a certain distance, and I'm not sure what that is. More time in reactor is automatically more speed. I'm ending on the plastic assist too. It's not an awful landing, but as you can see my PV was a little more to the left, and that's what you more want. Oof. Yeah, 1/1000th faster. That's totally what we need there. Oh my god. Headset problems. Let's just keep improving then. Get tight to this, and then I wanna... Oh, I really wish you could water bounce there. It would be really nice, but I do believe that it's slightly higher. I don't know if you can tell. You can see right there, it is just ever so slightly higher, and you clip the edge and flip. However, you can get a pretty nice flip off of it. So if you can get a really clean flip, you'll probably be set. Even better than doing amazing lines. Oof. I think you really can risk by going pretty close there. There's a lot of tree you can go through there, eh? I didn't realize how close you get there. The more time you spend going straight, the more speed you'll increase by. I turned out there. I'll still try and gamble for this finish though. No. If you don't land, what is it, plastic? My wheels feel dry when I get to the plastic. Just gonna go for another run just to try it. Because landing on speed slide, although not that advantageous over just going there. Let's give a respawn to this. I want to see a flat landing straight over, not so much. I believe that's just a specific landing. So turn in early, even though that normally reduces speed. Try and get as close to that post as possible. Get a smooth landing going straight with no slide. And then turn in, reverse it. Oh man, so much close. I'll get there. And wait. Trying to go low to reduce airtime to keep more speed through that. Fish. Oh man, just a poor landing. But off the ramp in the middle near the water, you can't skip over the water because of the weird lip. There's a, I showed it just seconds prior, but there's a small edge on that water pool. So you're not able to just skip over. That's a bad post. But yeah, if you go high here, you don't really gain speed through the air, so there's no point. That's not bad. A little bit of more wobble than I want, but pretty nice landing. For a 5,000 faster. 500th? Yeah. Top 11 on Ontario. I wanted top 10, but I'll take top 11 for now. And we'll switch tracks. Also getting the world a little bit closer. Oh my gosh. Wow, this track is just difficult. Alright, I don't want to do too much of that. So let's check out track 2. Track 3 is the one people want to see. And track 5 this week, actually, because it's got multiple routes as well. I'm not too much of a fan of this track, but I like the way it looks. Oh, yeah, there's a rock there. Forgot about that. I believe there's a gear you can keep through here. I don't have my audio personally loud enough to listen for gears. But there is a gear that you can get and have through this turn that allow you to go up the uphill faster. So if you're ever wondering why you're not keeping up with your own PB that you're higher, like this mine is, you're probably just losing it. Or not driving straight. Could be either. Ooh, or hitting a rock directly on its face. Trying the early turn to get more speed, but I don't know if it's worth that turn. Straight into a bush. It's crazy how I always forget everything I do. And then I have to relearn every time I hop back on this game. This bush, there you go, hard left. I bounced off the thing. I do think going early over, even though I know it's penalty grass, if you take a left here and get the downhill of penalty grass, it might be more beneficial than having such an aggressive turn. Did I keep the gear? I did that time. I went too wide. Penalty. And then the jump's fast than going around. Still slower, but I am nowhere near top 10 in even my own place. Well, we get it. Nah, I slowed down too much at the end. Gotta keep it up. You can go way tighter there. I think if you go wider here, you can keep a lot more. I'm saying it, but I'm not doing it. It's just difficult. Don't want to turn over penalty grass. Clip the rock. You can get really close to this. The clouds are going so fast on this map. It's always messing me up at the beginning just looking at it. Nice. Kept it, that's good. It's the first time I've had that. Oh, my finish was so poor. Had it a little better though. It's getting close to every object on this map. It's pretty difficult. Little obstacles that are just barely in your way that'll really hurt your speed. And then trying not to make too many minor adjustments. After you have a turn, try and keep that. Don't turn back and forth. Like I keep doing. Which is pretty funny that I'm saying it and not doing. Ah, I'm itching my hand. Play this game, my hands always have to be so static on the keyboard. Either my W finger hurts, or this. I do not play controller. Evident by my constant key 5. 100% press. Whee! The penguins are cute. Big fan of penguins. Alright. We'll get road a little earlier, but still not more beneficial than going a little wider. That landing, I think, is better to go road first than just grass and take the turn. Oh, I clipped the rock. Such a weird little rock there. Does not make any sense to me. Damn. Too wide on that. What is it that you clip here? Is it this? Oh, no, it's the grass. Little tree. That's silly looking. I am one with bush. Playing Fortnite for real. That beauty. Oh, I jumped? Wow, I had so much speed. That's kind of crazy. And then, yeah, that's all. I didn't even know it was possible to jump that. It's an interesting idea. I think it's because I went so straight up it. Which in most scenarios is better. That bush. There's so many obstacles in, especially this week, that are just, they're always just right in your way. Track 3 does it on purpose, but, oh, I hit the tree. Weirdly, I think the tree saves you from a little bit of penalty grass, which doesn't add up in my head why that would be faster, but for some reason I think it's true. Nice, beauty. A little rough of a turn. Alright, I'm good with this track for now. I'm not even close to getting it, but wow, the records just keep moving more and more. Goalpost shifting, and I don't even get to get close to them. But let's just go back to track 1. I'm interested to know, because I am so far behind in this track compared to any other week 1, really, or track 1. You can full turn this with an action key, but just despite that, even if I get it, why is it so much slower? You don't want to turn off start. I can action key to go down. That's still ahead because I went pretty late, but are you supposed to speed slide the dirt and this corner, perhaps? But a speed slide's only gonna give you like maybe 1,000th, which might be enough, 100th, I mean. Possibly good. It's a maybe at least. Let's keep action keys. I gotta set up better keybinds for this stuff. Don't want to jump. I jumped there. That sucks. So if I go down earlier, I'm just ahead. And then I can go down in the dirt a lot more. I lose a bit of speed on the uphill. I'm curious why I lose so much there, though. Compared to even the PB. And that, I believe, is just you could full turn that if you did it at the right timing. Oh, I slid. That sucks. I don't want to take so much uphill. I don't know if going uphill in the dirt is faster or not. Just keep going. Oh, it's faster, but at a finish is awful. I don't know what makes me faster on this track. I get lost on stuff like this often. I'm way more of just like enjoying a silly little trick and trying it over and over. But figuring it out myself, I don't even have more than 200 hours on this game. Playing it a while, but never for more than an hour a month, really. And now just a lot lately. It's pretty fun. Log on for the campaign tracks, get author medal, and leave. I took airtime. Let's just go really low. A bit of a rough slide. If I go straight, like turn, if I can get to the Trackmania logo, then turn. Is this faster? And then no slide? Action key 3. I think it's just a bad idea to go low. Because if you go low, you have to lose a lot, eat a lot of speed to go all the way up. Probably are losing a gear even. There is a gear up in the middle of that shift, it looks like. Which could lose you some if you're not going. Took all these times before, then went rock climbing. Now I'm back and I can't even beat the PBs. I'm so far behind. So going down through the transition seems a lot faster. Oh, I'm sliding. Nah, it's close. Let's go over this transition a little more. Yeah, you oddly gain speed. Go low. Way too high. It feels like it might even keep speed that way. Yeah, you can go a lot tighter if you go with the curve. Reduce a lot of time even. I never really think about that. It's pretty nice. But here is where I am getting lost if I have, because I have a lot more speed this way. Invert over, take the low, over, and then try and level out the same I would normal. There we go. That is a whole lot faster. Is it enough to be top 10 in at least Ontario? It is. That's lovely. That's my main goal. At least be top 10. Sometimes I can get to top 5 if there's a track in my particular wants, but we're back to track 2. Frostvale Village. Hoping I can get a better time. Because mine is really not strong. It's not good even remotely. I'm not too particular on what I'm doing wrong. But there's something that's just not going correct. The first track is a couple gears and a little bit of adjusting you can do to pick up significant speed. Here, I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm not meant to, because I keep, every time I go down to this lower part, I'm gripping the ground really hard. And it's dropping me a lot of speed. perhaps that's not the way to do it. And you can actually go smooth, and I'm just doing it wrong. I jumped in the air that time. That wasn't too pleasant. Come on, hit the tree. That's rough. Pretty good line there, too. Would have been nice. Why, this is not too bad, but I hit too much penalty grass. The finish is one of the most important parts of this track. I mean, it's basically split up into segments, and you can get a little messy in some of them, but the ending, you just can't hit penalty grass. Because the soaring through the air, you can't pick up speed, so whatever speed you had is what you're going with. There's not like wiggle room, it's just, you have, like, I have more speed right now, I would catch up. I lost a little bit because I slid, but it's close there. Yeah, wider allows you to set up a little easier. But it's just not it. It's not fast enough. I think, yeah, I am just sliding way more than I think I need to. If I, like, force myself to drift beforehand, I line up a little easier without being, catching as much penalty grass to set it up. I just don't think that's faster. The tree branch being there feels cruel, but I also feel like it's going to be the answer to how to solve this. It's like, you need a little bit more speed. Jump over the penalty grass. Could be fun that way. I'm just interested to know what to do for some of these parts. I haven't watched anyone play, and honestly, you know, let's join a public lobby. This always helps me to just feel what other players are doing, and sometimes you get really, really strong players who will really take you away. And it's always fun to watch the chat. This is usually the most important track to pay attention to. So let's actually, since there's barely any time left, watch the fastest person who's got a crazy time, who looks like they're still doing my strat. The same strat of just going left of the bridge, which somebody had to tell me of because I was silly. That person left, so I've now been tasked to watch someone else. Oh yeah, I'm unable to spectate the other top player. It just looks like everyone's doing the exact same strat. It's just a matter of how well can you land. What am I missing here? That's someone at the bottom, 14. It's always a good idea to go into public lobbies though. It gives you a good idea for what other people are doing in the week, because you're not allowed to see records. So you either watch some of the best players, like Grenadi last week, or you join public lobbies and gain little secrets, especially for track 3. I've gotten a couple sick records even from just chatting to the people in the lobby, and there are some funny chatters in the text. This one seems normal. Damn this cactus. Nice tries to everyone. This track I'm curious, because I already have a pretty, like, I think it's good, even though the time is top 3K. Like, I'm not close. I forgot to end spectator. So we'll go, but after a little bit of time, maybe around the 3-minute mark, we'll watch the top players and try and gather what they do. Ooh, God, I did not turn off there. Pretty close. I was 46. That's pretty good. 46 out of 50 in a lobby usually. That was not a great landing. A little turned. It should be alright. I'm okay with that time, just giving it at least. It's 30th for the record. So maybe not. I think my start must have been scuffed for it to be so far behind. I didn't get the low drop that I wanted, and I landed with a turn. Wow, I am... Oh, okay, times are just messed up. I was like, that would be unbelievable. Of some of these times. It's like, what would be going on? Calden TM currently has the fastest time of a 13.9, which seems almost ridiculous. I think it is. It's saying my time's a 15. He's going as close as he can to the pillar and keeps hitting it. Which is how that would go. Well, he hit it. We're just trying to get the fastest times. See what people are doing. Basically copy them. Calden's making a lot of mistakes over and over. I do see what he's going for, though. Same thing, I'm just going as close as you can to the pillar. He's actually action keyed. And then he's going for that. It's insane. You can go really low on the ramp to land a lot sooner. Alright, he's got an attempt going here. Because yeah, if you land lower, you reduce your airtime like he just did. But you also don't want to land like bumpy. I think he hit the pillar and lost speed, yeah. It just seems like everyone's just doing what you're supposed to do, but faster. And I think the times are broken. I'm pretty sure that 13's from last track. Oh, he goes really low on that too. There you go. Low like that. I bumped a bit, but should be enough. It's fifth. Don't, like, just ignore the actual thing. Public lobbies are nice, very helpful to learn what people are doing, learn what the better players are doing, even if they're pretty scuffed, and sometimes there's negative records, which is fun. Good luck trying to beat someone who beat the track in -2 seconds. Nah, too much. You can really get low on this track. This ramp right here, if you catch it just right, you can. And nice. I'm just low on speed anyway, like my time itself is not great this run, but I got the main part I wanted to go for at least. Ooh, yeah, it looks like just going faster. I mean, they might be sliding as well. That's the part I am curious about. Apparently it's broken. I love Trackmania stuff sometimes. This guy went really low, not speed sliding yet. Yeah, I think he just did it better. Nice tits, depending on who you're talking to. See, I love the chat. Just like, grinding Trackmania is a pretty boring experience sometimes. It's entertaining, like in its own right, to feel accomplished and do something, work for it, but it is definitely a lovely time when you have people having fun in chat and you get to read it too. Makes it a lot less lonely. Ooh, no, bad landing. So we'll get to see what that was, track 4. So we'll go to track 5 now. Curious what people's routes are on this one. Similar to a usual track 3. Because there's 2 finishes with 3 checkpoint rooms. All right. I don't seem to have too many huge names in this, so it's a little, you know, if you want this, you might need to cycle your lobbies, try and get some names you know of in your region that are pretty just insane. I know of a few. But when I see them in a lobby, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stay here and make sure. Wow, I am lagging. Holy, I am just gonna turn off other people's cars. That might help. I'm framier than any other time. I don't remember what my time is on this track, and I've had good times on every route so far. A 12.8 though. That's better than mine. I got a 12.991. So which way does this guy go? Okay, he does kind of the slow way for here. Does he really go up? Seeing as is significantly slower, I doubt it. What? A 10? This guy's got a nice skin on. It's definitely not confusing to see the wrong car on. It seems like, yeah, people are making it up. Because every time you bounce up here, I guess you can slide up and gain more speed. But a 10. I've done a pretty fast time. I've done under 13 in every single room. But this guy made it to 10. So he's... just sliding up. You know, I'll stop spectating. I'll give it a shot. Even though I might not be able to because of how god-awful framey this thing is, but... No, we'll just keep watching the guy. This guy's got a 10.4 on this map. My best is in each room is 113. And just seeing that this route is the fastest is kind of crazy to me. Because I ruled this one out because of how bouncy you get. But I guess if you do brake on plastic, you grip like wild. So we can see this guy give a nice or leave. He's got a 9. Huh. Left is so far what I thought too. Oh, he's doing the bounce. Alright, I thought about this working, and I wasn't sure if it was possible. Seeing the fact that he has a 9, it's gotta be possible. This was also there's the same trick you can do in the red room, as this guy's doing right now, where you can bounce off the first wall to go straight to the checkpoint, and then if you can nose slide straight from the ground and spin towards the fin. It's a weird trick. I did it once, but I didn't end up finishing, so I didn't bother with it. But this guy is doing a really nice plastic bounce straight to the checkpoint, and I just want to see a correct attempt so I can like remember and analyze this. If we can see a correct attempt, then we can review this VOD over and over and grab like what exactly they do. That's what I did for my world record route on the track 31, week 31. I'm assuming for this plastic bounce, you need to have a pretty like very level, very up, vertical front, and then I don't think you need to be turned around. More like inline. Yeah. It's giving definitely more... You're a pretty high angle for what you can do with this turn. Then I don't think you want to be any more turn than over. Can this guy get it, though? Getting these kind of tricks in a public lobby is pretty difficult and something you can only do after you've already practiced it, and this is day 1. It's been 5 hours since this bin's released. I took a break. I rock climbed. Someone get even faster? Someone did. Chat popping off. It's awesome. A 9348 is pretty intense. This might be the track that I'm going to grind the most, so I will post a short on this being completed. And I'll try and make all the routes be pretty good records and release a video for it too. Of course, I will probably still grind them beyond that, but it's weekly shorts. You can't see the best records. Yeah, bounce straight. This guy says, Mick got wings to test the idea is to bounce straight to the checkpoint. Yes. That trick's pretty good. Restart map. People want to? Honestly, yeah, sure. I'll give it a yes to that. I don't think enough people got to see the trick. I'm gonna try and play that trick though. I wasn't because I'm pretty framey right now and having some problems with it, but... Oh, we didn't get to. Vote didn't happen in time. So we're on back to track 1. This one has confused me because the tricks needed to do it are very basic. This is very basic track. It's nice, and it has some no slides and stuff that I don't really get to do as a keyboard and mouse player because I don't like to action cue, but they're very simple timings. But I'm still only I think top 2K in the world. So it's I'm just curious to what people will do. Oh, I got some airtime there. That's rough. And I did not line this up well. Yeah, too much sliding. Ooh, an 18. Eesh. Someone will get a better time quick. I went too low. If you go too low there, you have to rise up the dirt so much that it's not even worth it. Be temporarily faster, but not enough. And they're just going as close to the wall. If you can set up a little wider, it is way more important to get closer to the finish early. I think I slid at the beginning. I'm actually keying 3. If you're a keyboard and mouse player. Not sure what you would use a mouse for if you played this. You can play it like Rocket League and add like boost or forward on click. I think the other grand players left the lobby, so maybe we'll see a time in a bit. Oh god, I had to sneeze. I wasn't paying attention. Also, I did think there was a possible shortcut in this map to go over, but the checkpoint's so late that it wouldn't be worth it. To like grab this checkpoint just ahead here and then spin around, just not enough. Someone's playing Team Oddloader. Maybe I switched to streaming that. They could be doing configs for a run though. I haven't streamed that, but one of my friends has been, and I've been a part of it. Playing a Calamity run, but we had a scuffed mod on that was kind of busted. Wasn't particularly fair. Someone took past first place, even... I'm gonna guess. I haven't seen their time. Okay, their time might actually be in the bottom as soon as I finish here. 18:28. I had a pretty good time for this lobby, which is a little sad because I wanted to see what some of the best times would be. Yeah, public lobbies. It's a really good idea for these weekly shorts. And way more fun. You don't have to be so alone. Go low on the dirt here picks up so much more speed than I would have thought. But I didn't get to set up wide, so this turn's pretty harsh. Oh, and I'm way... yeah, no, not even. Not even close. $17, that's insane. I'm assuming they're just doing the same things. Picking up speed here, going as low on this dirt as you can without hopping into the air. But not dipping down. I went into the air there. You're gonna see, look at this time difference. Minus of 1, almost 2. Alright. That's a little bit better. I didn't dip so far down, didn't lose so much speed. Oh, I went in the air there, didn't I? It's a little hard to tell. Trackmania cars have that small bit of suspension. I definitely did with a +3. Ugh. It's really hard to tell if you do, but you save so much time if you risk. If you read your own speed, you'll know, really. No, I did not go early enough. We'll still give it a time. Gotta stop action keying. I didn't dip down, so I didn't grab the speed bonus you get from doing that. But I should be close to the wall. Not nearly enough. Wow. I'm gonna watch this guy. He's pretty consistent. He's got gold medals. So, oh, sick car too. That's actually really nice. Way easier to watch. When he breaks, you'll see. Oh, he actually did do a back and forth turn, so he could be way more consistent there. Oh, he got real tight there. Alright, and speed slid at the end. That seems like a... Because I've been just trying to go over this thing straight, but he was able to get a better line over this little hump by doing a back and forth turn. It's a little stuttery. And he's speed sliding whenever he can back through the dirt here. Here he is, and then he takes this turn and lands back still in it. Really good time. Tease for everyone in chat. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I got 7th, lovely. I never really cared too much for my position here. Now this track, surprisingly we didn't get to see yet because we went all the way through all the tracks. So I actually won't spectate ever just to start. I'll give myself a little bit of a time. Not this one. Yeah, this one's rough trouble. It is, man. It's just so much friendlier to play the game in public lobbies. It is, I feel like there's a time difference, which is a little annoying, like compared to if you open it in solo play, it's like not having to connect as much. I feel like you're technically faster, but and more precise, but I don't think it's anywhere near enough. That was a slow transition over. You can tell because I bumped the grass there and I should not have. Oh, I slowed down way at the end. We can drive at least a little bit. Okay, never mind. No, I actually just want to see what this guy did. From Gurga, or however you want to say this name, Calypse. He's not driving. Can't force anyone to drive. This guy got a 16.9. Canadian. A vibe Canadian. This guy hit the tree, and he did it on purpose, because the airtime possibly? I have doubts, but he's really going precise here. I guess he's got a good time, so he's just going to keep resetting. Okay, how do you have a 15? What are you doing? Oh, that's so much precision. He's going over the thing, then he's hitting the tree for the removing one wheel from the penalty grass. It's less, like, deficit. That's a wild shortcut. Public lobbies. I'm saying it. This is where it's at. Does he have a finish for the, like a different finish? A 15. Someone else got one too. I can't believe I didn't see this. Like they did that on purpose. It's crazy, it's faster. And then that's a, oh my god, public lobbies. That's a crazy slide, man. They're trying to catch one of these things and just bug slide up to the top. That's public lobbies. I need to make a short about this too. This week is awesome. I really like this week. I'm surprised over the hour I played I didn't ever see any of this. It's so hard to see these transparent blocks. And I think I have my graphics lower now too. That's crazy. We've now seen the improved records for all these tracks. Let's go back. That's so intense, man. Yeah. Okay. Back to my own personal one. I want to see this shortcut. This is my worst track so far, and I've always wondered why am I so far behind. Oh, it's also the laggiest track, so getting this precision movement here. There's no reason to try anything else. You know, it's like, you know it's faster. You might as well do it. Fan of this lo-fi stuff. Okay, I was not prepared. I was looking away and I got through. Never be distracted while driving. It's a bad idea. You can crash like these several times I have. This is just reset, reset, reset. Cannot be very entertaining to watch. Let's go normal. I want to see what the slide at the finish is like. This is such a crazy shortcut that I just didn't see. I hit everything. I am going so slow. So yeah, that's insane that there's... It's such a small finish too. Oh my god. Is that why this is here? It's to show... to go around... like up. That's such an insane finish. I cannot believe that that is there. I should scan these maps more. There's one in the waterfall. I thought it looked suspicious. Why is there grass here? Why is there water? Like a puddle in a waterfall. That doesn't make sense. And it's because there are more secrets. I love this week. Pretty god-awful at driving, though. Oh, man. This is difficult. It's just a difficult maneuver, and I am not well prepared to do it. I'll definitely record it, and you guys now know about it, so that's really all you need. I think with all we've seen, we don't really need to keep going, really. That's why there's the engine off. It makes sense. The engine off I thought was like, oh, to go to a finish, and it's just to like level it out to be a little bit more like same on the pace. And it was. That was the purpose of it. Because if you take this whole turn and grab it, you can get over here up to this water finish. But that water finish isn't even it. That's not even the main finish. The finish is the lovely bug slide you get. Really wondering, like, oh man, all this stuff looks built for some other maneuver, more speed, more pace. Jeez, it all is. Every part of this track was a lie the whole time. Let's finish right up there. And yeah, that tree, it is there, just so you can bump up. For the one chatter who just joined, let me show you the route for this track real quick. This has an insane shortcut on it. Multiple shortcuts. This is track 2, Frosty Vale Village. You start here, lovely. You drive through this, because you can actually go make it through this. You clip the branch, lifting your one wheel off this awful penalty grass. Drive faster on the downhill, preferably wide. Grab this, nice speed, go all the way up, keep the gear. But you don't go up here. You go further. You go up through here. Over, around, down, bug slide, finish. Awesome. Broken stuff. I think that's where I'm gonna... Oh, God. That's just so intense to me. I can't believe... It makes sense why I'm not very high in the records, though. Didn't do any of those shortcuts or find any of those. And this track can go very low. At least below... Oh, a 17. This one going below 15, around a 15. Not below 17, the first one, sorry. This is like a 17.8 for track 1. Track 2 is around a 15.4, roughly, currently, at least what I've seen. Freedom of choice, track 3, I am not too sure. It seems like the same thing, but you can at least get like a very, very low 14. I think you can get a 13.8. This track's like a 15.3 if speed slides. And then this track is, you can get this in probably less than 9 seconds. So I have a lot of time to make up on these tracks. Huge shortcuts on all of them. If you want to know any of the shortcuts that I am now aware of on all of these tracks for the fast times, I do not have fast times. They are here. I will be getting them, though. My god. I think that's good for now, though. I'll be recording those.